What's up, Flushy Freaks and Flush Force fans? Twin Sanity here, and today I'm going to show you all the pack codes, all the cheat codes to the Series 1 Wave 1 5 packs. Alright? So it turns out Series 1 Wave 2 is in a lot of markets already. It hasn't really hit my market that well. You can tell Wave 2 from Wave 1. The toilets in the Wave 2 packs, both the 5 packs and the 8 packs, they have yellow tops. So if you're still looking at Series 1 Wave 1 with the white tops in your area and you want to know what's inside, this is going to be the definitive one-stop video for all that kind of pack content. So basically, I did a video similar to this at 12, when I had 12 different 5 packs, and I just showed them in the order in which I had gotten them. And then since that time, I did 2 more in a video, and then I've now found the last 2. There's 16 total. 16 total 5 packs, Series 1, Wave 1. We can expect there's going to be 16 as well in Series 1, Wave 2, and then there might even be a Wave 3. I know Spin Master, which just did the their Series 1 of the rebooted, relaunched Tech Deck dudes, did 3 different waves. And that's only a set of 74 figures. These, I haven't counted them up, but I'm reminded every time I open a pack, 150 to flush. So guys, if that stands as any kind of similarity, there could be as many as 6 waves in Series 1. But anyway, this time I've got all 16 of the Series 1 Wave 1 5 packs, and I put them in more of a categorical order. So what we're dealing with here is when you see this figure in the 5 pack on the shelf in the store at the retail spot of your choice, when you see this guy, you now know the other 4 figures that are going to be in that pack. And it's consistent all the way down. When you see this guy, these are the other 4 contained within. But the way I grouped it is I did all the gruesome twosomes, and then it turns out, let me double check, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All of the Squirm and Vermin got their own packs. So you probably already noticed this when you're looking at the bottom of this arrangement. And I'm going to go through them all slower. I'm not going to name each one, but I will let you have a chance to do a screenshot or whatever with each pack. But you probably already noticed the last 2 are not even on here. These are just placeholders for the packs that I have. For some reason, I kept basically... Well, the funny thing is, when I saw this guy, I knew, I'm like, oh, I haven't had that dude in a 5-pack knobweb. So I figured, well, that's the 15th pack, so I wasn't sure, did they do 15? But then I started arranging these in a grouping, in a categorical order, instead of the order that I just found them in. And I was like, oh yeah, both of that sculpt, both of that sculpt, both of that sculpt, both of that sculpt. And then I had this guy, I had this actual pack, and I'm like, well, his buddy, what's his name, Knobweb. Okay, so this is Knobweb. But then I figured, Arachnoid must be out there too. So then I went specifically looking for Arachnoid, and sure enough, this is more like a pack that I had just been skipping over because I have this guy so many times from within the packs. For example, he's right here, he's in the 8 packs, he's in the 2 packs. So I'm going to walk us down all of these packs, and then we're going to open the last 2 packs. And this will definitively conclude Series 1, Wave 1 in the 5 packs. And we'll add those figures here. But first, let's just walk down these packs. So as you see, they did one of each of the gruesome twosome. So when you see Vermin Twin, these are the other 4 figures you're going to get within. When you see Ugly Sluggies, these are the other 4 figures that's his buddy. And when you see Beak Freak, these are the figures you can get in that pack in that week. And when you see Good Old Double Snap, these are the other 4 in that pack. When you see Despair, these are the other 4 you can find in there. And of course, when you see Labra Dump, you're going to get this 4. So don't be a chump. You definitely got to get, if you ever see a Labra Dump 4-pack or 8-pack, get that sucker. Because you get an unflushable in the 8-pack, and you get the unflushable named Facepalm in the 4-pack. Keep your eye out for a Labradump 4-pack. This is only one of 2,000 figures. It's called an unflushable. It's called a putrid part. It has translucent elements. It also comes with a little certificate stating that it is only one of 2,000 made. Okay, so now we're in the Vermin Twin 5-packs, which is the majority of Series 1, Wave 1 5-packs because they did each of the variants. So the red guy is Dung Digger, and these are the 4 figures within, and this is how we figure. When you see the green guy, that's Turd Mite, and these are the 4 figures you will get within that night. When you see good old Fly Squatter, if you need these 4 figures, then you'll know if you should bother. When you see Farty McFly, you might want to get that pack if you need even one of those guys. When you see Roach Coach, go ahead and get that pack if you need any 4 of these figures the most. When you see Thug Bug, get these 4 figures within, because toy collecting is like a drug. When you see Monstrous Maggot, you don't want to think of words around with Maggot, but these are the 4 within. And then finally Grody Grubs, and you're going to get these 4 other bugs and other thugs and other... I get this guy so many times. Snake Rattle and Roll is found within that bowl. So there you go. One thing I did point out in the time I did this earlier, when I had only had 12 packs, was the difference between these two. Also, you notice it's the Vermin Twins that get you the Scuzzy Fuzzies. It's none of the Gruesome Twosome. So, like I did before, I want to point out the difference in these 2 rats in the Scuzzy Fuzzies. Because I still think they're rats. They're not rats. They're possums. Okay. Awesome Possum is in this pack with Turd Mite. And then his brother, his clone, his comrade is named O Possum. And he's in the pack with Monstrous Maggot. They look very, very similar. But as you can see, Awesome Possum has yellow eyes, and O Possum has white eyes. Anyway, that is that. So I got a better camera, and I'm just generally more comfortable speaking, on the camera and making these videos. So this video, with it being more concise and more complete, effectively will replace the other video, which actually had a lot of views. So I'm happy to be doing this and providing this information. So now we're down to only these 2 packs that I need to add: the Knobweb 5-pack and the Arachnoid 5-pack. So let's see if we can scooch this just a little. Let's see who's in the Knobweb 5-pack. So, when you find Knobweb in the window, up top, the other two dudes you're going to find up top. And this is kind of fascinating already because this is a guy I don't have. I'm going to look up his name. So you get Monstrous Maggot again. And then you get, I think this guy's a roll of paper towels. His name's Smudgy. And his clone, his brother's name is Skid Roll. So maybe they're considered more like toilet paper. For some reason, they're given their size compared to the other figures, it makes me think of paper towels. So the toilet, the number 2 pack that is within the 5 pack, featuring Knob Web. You're gonna get these two dudes. The Red Cherry and the Rotten Banana. Official names being, you probably know it already, Cherry Bombs and Banana Slips. Let me go ahead and put these on here. So every one of these is arranged with the 2 up top next, and then the 2 in the toilet after that. Not that it matters, the only thing that really matters is when you see this guy, these are the 4 you're gonna get. And then our final pack for this Flush Force Friday, rounding out a complete set, including all the Force duplicates. What's a Force duplicate? It's when you buy this pack because you need him and him, but you get Knobweb. And you buy this pack because you probably need him, and you get Knobweb again. And then how many times do we have Roly Moldy and Roach Coach and Farty McFly? And then you got to buy the Knobweb pack if you want him, and you get the deal. That's how they get you. That's how they get you every stinking time. All right. Enough of that rant. This is the last pack of 16 Series 1 Wave 1 5 packs featuring Arachnoid. You get Arachnoid. You get this prickly saguaro dude. And you get the purple snake. He's not up there. Well, neither of those guys are up there at all. Let me tell you some names. In the mean greens, this is Pointless. He is a saguaro cactus with 3 eyes and a crazy mouth. And then Vermin Twins' brother is called Reptile Pile. Neither of them have appeared in any of these 5 packs. Now, let's see who is in the final 2 pack from a 5 pack. Paper, plastic, paper. Whoa, it's good old 18 lives. And the Scuzzy Fuzzy, who is a skunk. And that is, well, I'm wrong again. That's a squirrel, folks. That's a squirrel. This is Hurl Squirrel. I'm looking on the chart right now for which one is his brother. Oh, here's the problem. No, this is incorrect. Fever Beaver, Funky Skunky, Night Terror, Foul Growl, Litter Omitter, Raunchy Rodent, Opossum, Terrible Timber, Hurl Squirrel, Bat Bit Crazy, Rubbish Raccoon, Catty Swampus, Scab Rat, Awesome Possum. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. The next one starts at 41. Here's the problem, folks. If you look at this pack with, I think his name is Roach Coach. you get this guy. Is that not Hurl Squirrel? Okay, so who is this guy? You notice all of the Scuzzy Fuzzies have pairs. The 2 possums come in these 5-packs. The 2 beavers come in these 5-packs. And the 2 squirrels come in these 5-packs. But unless I'm totally overlooking something in a really weird way, okay, well, this is the problem. I almost said this, but I wasn't sure. They're calling the same sculpt both a skunk and a squirrel. And the other reason I didn't call it immediately when I first thought of this idea is because he should have a much brighter pink nose, and also his eyes are shown to have black in the center. So it's a skunk when it looks like this. It's a squirrel when it looks like this. Well, there it is, folks. At least it's not missing from the checklist, which was the only other possibility I was considering at that time. So we got Pointless, we got Reptile Pal, we got 18 Lives, and we now have the skunk, Funky Skunky, that we've never had before. And this concludes the overall complete look at Series 1, Wave 1, Flush Force, 5-packs. I categorize these as pack codes because now you always know when you see a certain figure what the other figures are within. Alright guys, well that's about it. I suspect they're doing 16 packs for Series 1 Wave 2. I've found very few of them so far. And no unflushables have turned up in a Series 2. Or I meant to say a Wave 2. A Series 1 Wave 2 5-pack. And this was, as you can see, was the only unflushable limited edition figure to show up in a Series 1 Wave 1 pack. There are 2 packs known so far that have unflushable putrid part limited edition figures in Series 1 Wave 2 8-packs. But only these 3 have shown up in total. But again, if you're still seeing Series 1 Wave 1 in your area, definitely get yourself the Labradump pack and get yourself any of these other packs if you need the figures within. For example, even considering those last 2, we did get 1, 2, 3 that we did not have before. Guys, I'm Toy Insanity. Please go ahead, like, subscribe, share, upvote, and comment. Give us all your Flush Force pack information so we can compile this and we can do a more complete job of pack tracking. And also, check me next Friday and every Friday because I do this little get up show called Flush Force Friday when we look at some aspect of the Flush Force toy line. Those Flush Force figures, those flushies that drive me insane. Peace.